Hello everybody and welcome to another deck tech. This time we are going to look at the commander deck, Tajic, Blade of the Legion. Tajic is a 2/2 for 4 that is indestructible and has battalion. It says whenever Tajic and at least 2 other creatures attack, Tajic gets +5/+5 until end of turn. This guy is really good. You can get down with commander damage with no complications other than maybe not getting through, but once you hit, you're done for it after 3 hits, which is basically really cool. So, this deck runs you around... I forgot to count the lands. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13 basic islands. No, that's not islands. This is plains. 13 basic plains. Around 20... 23 basic mountains. I'm really sorry, I forgot to count this. I'm so sorry. Please apologize. I'm gonna try to go through this easily. Yes, so 23, I think that was what I said, basic mountains. And after that, you can really just do whatever you want, but I like to throw in a Flamekin village, a Dormant volcano, a wind-scarred crag, Boros guildgate, which is really bad, but whatever, Temple of the False God. And that's the really super mega cheap land base you can have with this deck. It's not really anything super extravagant, but you know, it does the job. On to artifacts. You want, of course, the classic Soul Ring. You want a Boros cluestone, which is what I use. You can use the signet, and you can also use the signet in addition to this. The Boros keyrune, fire diamond, caged sun, and ruby medallion. Those are the artifacts, and most of them are just ramps and mana rocks and such things. Oops. On to enchantments. In this deck, we're running my favorite red and white enchantment, which is Assemble the Legion. There's probably better enchantments out there, but this card is really, really fun because you can basically make a lot of 1/1 dudes. I think in one of the crazier games I've had, I made around 40 or 50 of these guys in the same turn. And that's pretty cool. Right, and then we have Awaken the Ancient, Crucible of Fire, sorry, because there's basically a lot of dragons in this. Gleam of Battle, Thunderous Might, Burning Anger, which Gleam Battle helps with a lot, Lightning Talons, fervor, Splinter Twin, ooh, getting expensive here, Dictate of the Twin Gods, Madcap Skills, and Guild Feed. Guild Feed really helps me because this is a really creature heavy deck, so I usually always get the bigger creature out of this because I can, if I'm lucky enough, I can turn 6 or 7 a Hellkite, which I cannot remember the Hellkite that makes a lot of dragons that is in this deck. You can get him out easily if you don't have mana rocks and you don't have him in hand and all that things, but you can make a lot of dragons a lot more easier to acquire, a lot faster. So, on to instants. We have Volcanic Offering and Word of Ceasing. Those are the 2 instants in the deck. And then on to sorceries, we have Traitorous Instinct, Devil's Play, Blasphemous Act, Mass Clacify, because that board wipe, Traitorous Blood, Act of Treason, really good card, and Faithless Looting. Alright, on to creatures, we have Iroas, God of Victory, which was originally the commander I had for this deck, or a variant of this deck which was more enchantment based, but he's in here now. I like Tajic a lot better because I usually swing a lot, and I did a thing once where I cast Iroas and I didn't have Devotion instead of casting a Tajic, and that ended up me losing the game, so I'm more trustworthy for Tajic in this. Alright, Skyknight Legionnaire, which is a really cheap flying haster, and that's really good. Sun Guildmage, mostly because there's a joke going around with me and my friends. Sun Guildmage was always there when I was in a bad spot, and he actually won me several games too. Believe that. Firemane Avenger. Alright, I'm getting foily up in here. a Foundry Champion, which he's also really good, especially with Assembled Legion. If you can cast him late, you can most likely kill your opponent, which is very fun. Archwing Dragon is also really cool. I don't like him that much, but he's in the deck. What are you gonna do? He does his job, and he's just in, ping back, play him again, of course. And that doesn't increase devotion if you have anything else, of course. Or something like, I don't know, whatever. Dragon Egg, dragons. I told you there's a lot of dragons in here. Ancient Hellkite, Molten Primordial, got more active treason in here. Predator Dragon, one of my favorite dragons. War Elemental, Two-Headed Dragon, Warmonger Hellkite, Rorik's Bladewing, Balefire Dragon, which is a big, scary Mother Hubbard. He's really big, he's really scary, and with a card that I probably not did that's in here, it's actually supposed to be an enchantments, but whatever. It makes him very, very scary. Legion Loyalist, Utwara Hellkite, that's the guy I forgot the name of. Yes. Rusei the Falling Star, super cool foil. Hoarding Dragon, for the 5 artifacts that I have in this deck. Spawn of Thraxus, Valet Dasher, Horde Smelter Dragon, Flame Blast Dragon, Tuk the Explorer, Tyrant's Familiar, Stormbreath Dragon, which was once so good, so gracious, the best card in Standard, but now it's sort of terrible because he's out of Standard in like a few days or a few weeks, and after that I haven't seen a lot of decks running him in other formats other than maybe Commander, and Commander doesn't really change prices that much because Commander isn't competitive. But anyway, on to white creatures. Heliod, God of the Sun, which is cool. Aegis Chosen, Luminate Primordial, Aegis Angel, and Eidolon of Countless Battles. This is the guy I talked about. You pair him with the Balefire Dragon, and your opponent is dead. Because that is a lot of damage to a lot of creatures. Basically make him 40-40 with flying. And then you hit your opponent, he dies, and you just... If they're playing life gain, you can basically just kill everything, or, you know, it's scary. So yes, that was this deck. Holy shit, this holy mother of God, this did not take as long time as I thought it would. Even though this is my 3rd attempt, because my friend kept calling me. I love you though. You know who you are. So yes, that was my Tajic Blade of the Legion Commander deck. This deck is purely made out of just whatever things was in my binder and whatever leftovers I had of some weird Boros themed 60 casual standard something deck. And I just added, you know, the 40 cards that were missing and, you know, mashed it to something else and it works. I've won several games, and, you know, this job looks really cool and is flavorful. So yes, this is, it's not supposed to, whoops, sorry, it's not supposed to be Tajic as the commander, though. I'm sort of debating to put in I think it's Jalira, her name is, or something, I can't remember, but the Boros lady from Gatecrash, I can't remember her name right now, but the angel that makes you attack 2 turns. I want her as the commander because she's, well, really, that's her name, the war leader. I want her because she's sort of the leader for the Boros as far as I'm concerned, and that's basically what I'm going for here, just the biggest Boros theme thing I can think of. But anyways, enough of that. Thank you for watching this video. That should have stopped like 3 minutes ago. Thank you for watching. Go like, go subscribe, go comment, go dislike, I don't care. You can do whatever you want, as long as you don't flag this for rude language or pornography. I am really... that's a big thumbs up to you if you don't do that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Again, thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, I'm sort of doing these deck techs nearly weekly. So, you know, once a week I'm gonna take out a deck tech. Anyways, bye. Thanks for watching. Do the things. Write down in the comments what you think should be in this deck, other than what is here, what I should take out, and what is just the stupidest thing in the entire world. So yeah, see you next week, or yeah, that's basically it. Goodbye.